Good morning. Today we're exploring a story that touches the lives of millions of Americans every single day: TikTok. Whether you're on your morning commute, relaxing at home, or catching up with friends, chances are you've seen TikTok in action. It's become a part of daily life for people from all walks of life, connecting communities across the country. TikTok isn't just another app. It's a cultural phenomenon with over 170 million US users. From teenagers to grandparents, its reach spans generations, making it one of the most influential platforms in the world today. It's where trends are born, music is discovered, and people of all ages connect. Viral dances, comedy skits, and heartfelt stories all find a home here, creating a sense of belonging for millions. The app's magic lies in its powerful algorithm, which quickly learns your interests and keeps you scrolling. It's almost as if TikTok knows what you want to see before you do, serving up endless content tailored just for you. This personalized experience has fueled TikTok's explosive growth, making it a central hub for entertainment, news, and even business. It's not just about fun. People turn to TikTok for the latest updates, life hacks, and inspiration. Small businesses and creators have found new ways to thrive, sometimes going viral overnight. A single video can launch a brand or change a life, opening doors that never existed before. For many, TikTok is more than fun. It's a livelihood and a community. It's a place where creativity is rewarded, friendships are formed, and support networks flourish. Its influence extends into politics, with candidates and even the White House using it to reach younger voters. Political messages, debates, and activism all find a voice on TikTok, shaping opinions and sparking conversations. President Trump himself has amassed millions of followers, showing just how deeply TikTok is woven into American life. Even the highest levels of government recognize its power to connect and persuade. But TikTok's reach goes beyond entertainment. It's now a powerful tool for communication and commerce. From shopping to networking, the app is changing how we interact and do business. That's why talk of banning the app sparked such intense debate. For many, the idea of losing TikTok felt like losing a vital part of their daily routine and social life. For some, it's their main way to express themselves and earn a living. The platform has become a launchpad for careers, dreams, and new opportunities. The app's impact on culture, business, and politics is undeniable. It shapes what we talk about, what we buy, and even how we see the world. TikTok has become a digital town square, shaping conversations nationwide. It's a place where voices big and small can be heard, and where ideas spread at lightning speed. Its importance can't be overstated. TikTok is now woven into the fabric of American society, influencing everything from pop culture to politics. But with great influence comes great scrutiny. As TikTok's role in our lives grows, so do the questions about its future and its impact on our world. While Americans enjoyed TikTok, the US government grew concerned about its Chinese owner, ByteDance. The fear China's government could demand access to American user data, location, habits, even messages. Lawmakers worried this posed a national security risk, not just a privacy issue. They feared China could use this data for espionage or to influence public opinion. Another worry: ByteDance controls TikTok's algorithm, potentially allowing China to shape what Americans see. U.S. officials saw this as a risk for manipulation, especially around elections or sensitive topics. China's laws require companies to cooperate with intelligence efforts, making these concerns real. As long as ByteDance owned TikTok, there was no guarantee of data safety. This set the stage for a dramatic showdown over the app's future. Securing TikTok's future in the US took years of tense negotiations, marked by uncertainty and high stakes for millions of users and the tech industry at large. The process was fraught with political drama, legal maneuvering, and intense public scrutiny, as both sides weighed the risks and rewards of any potential deal. In April 2024, President Biden signed a landmark law. ByteDance, TikTok's Chinese parent company, was ordered to sell its U.S. operations within a year, or face a nationwide ban. The move was seen as a bold step to address national security concerns, but it also sparked fierce debate about free speech, data privacy, and the future of global tech platforms. When President Trump returned to office after the election, he recognized TikTok's massive popularity, especially among young Americans. Rather than pushing for an immediate ban, he favored a sale, hoping to balance national security with the interests of millions of users and creators who relied on the app. Trump delayed the ban deadline, giving negotiators and legal teams more time to hammer out a deal that would satisfy both American lawmakers and Chinese officials. The clock was ticking, and the world watched as the deadline approached. Behind closed doors, U.S. and Chinese officials met repeatedly, searching for common ground. The negotiations were complex, involving not just business interests, but also issues of trust, technology transfer, and international relations. The breakthrough finally came in September 2025, when President Trump signed an executive order approving a sale plan that met strict national security standards. This decision was the result of months of back and forth, compromise, and creative problem-solving. This executive order paved the way for a final agreement, signaling a turning point in the saga and offering hope to millions of anxious users. On October 26, 2025, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent announced the historic deal. TikTok's U.S. operations would officially transfer to American control, ending months of speculation and uncertainty. Relief and excitement swept through TikTok's vast user base and investors alike. The stock market responded positively, and creators celebrated the news, knowing their platform would survive. The long road, from security fears and heated legal battles to public protests and political showdowns, had finally led to a landmark agreement that would shape the future of social media regulation. The final step remained. President Trump and China's President Xi Jinping would meet at a high-profile summit to formalize the deal, marking a rare moment of cooperation between the two superpowers. This was more than just a business transaction. It was a diplomatic milestone, setting a precedent for how global tech disputes might be resolved in the future. The TikTok saga was about to reach its dramatic conclusion, leaving a lasting impact on technology, diplomacy, and the lives of millions. So, who's taking over TikTok in the U.S.? A new American-based company, valued at $14 billion, will run TikTok's U.S. operations. Over 80% will be owned by American and international investors, with ByteDance holding less than 20%. Key players include tech giants Oracle and Dell, led by Larry Ellison and Michael Dell. Media mogul Rupert Murdoch and major investment firms like Andreessen Horowitz and Silver Lake are also involved. This powerful group brings tech expertise, financial strength, and media influence. Their close ties to the administration helped build trust and secure government approval. The new ownership structure is designed to keep TikTok's future firmly in American hands. The government wanted owners committed to U.S. security interests. This investor lineup is at the heart of the agreement. With new owners come new rules for TikTok in the U.S. The landscape for the app is changing rapidly, and the stakes have never been higher. After months of negotiations and political debate, a new era is beginning for TikTok's American operations. A 7-member board will run the company, 6 appointed by American investors, 1 by ByteDance. This board will be responsible for making all major decisions, from business strategy to compliance with U.S. regulations. This ensures American control and creates a firewall between U.S. operations and China. The goal is to separate the U.S. business from any foreign influence, especially when it comes to sensitive user data and content policies. The board will oversee everything from budgets to content moderation and data security. Every aspect of TikTok's U.S. business will be under their watchful eye, including how information is handled and what content appears on the platform. All U.S. user data must be stored on American soil, managed by Oracle. This means that American users' information will be kept in secure data centers, physically located in the United States, and overseen by a trusted American company. This is a key security measure, keeping data under U.S. law and out of foreign reach. It's designed to reassure both lawmakers and users that their personal information is protected from outside interference. Oracle will act as the trusted guardian, preventing unauthorized access. Their role is to monitor, secure, and control who can see or use the data, adding an extra layer of protection. Regular audits by U.S. security agencies will ensure compliance. These independent checks will help guarantee that TikTok is following the rules and that no data is slipping through the cracks. For users, the app will look the same, but behind the scenes, data protection will be much stronger. Most people won't notice the changes, but their privacy will be better safeguarded than ever before. These changes are designed to keep promises made in the deal. They reflect months of negotiation and are meant to build trust with both the public and the government. The new structure aims to protect privacy and national security. It's a bold move to address concerns about foreign access and to set a new standard for tech companies operating in the U.S. The board's composition will be crucial for TikTok's future direction. The balance of power and the decisions they make will shape how the app evolves in the U.S. market. The app's American chapter is just beginning, and the world will be watching to see how these new rules play out in practice. Control of TikTok's recommendation algorithm was a major sticking point. The U.S. insisted the new company must fully control the algorithm for American users. While the code originated with ByteDance, it will now be managed and monitored by U.S. partners. Oracle will review and oversee the algorithm, ensuring no hidden manipulation or censorship. American experts will continuously audit the system for security and integrity. This move transfers the brains of TikTok into U.S. hands, neutralizing the original security threat. For users, the For You page will still work, but with new oversight. The goal: keep the experience seamless, but add a strong layer of protection. This was the most crucial part of the deal. Finalizing the TikTok deal required top-level diplomacy. President Trump played a hands-on role, steering negotiations toward a sale instead of a ban. His executive order signaled U.S. approval and set the terms for a secure deal. Trump's personal involvement helped frame the outcome as a win for national security and users. On the Chinese side, President Xi Jinping's approval was essential. The deal allowed ByteDance a minority stake, avoiding a total ban and showing willingness to cooperate. Trump and Xi will meet at a summit to officially seal the agreement. This elevates the deal to a major moment in U.S.-China relations. The TikTok deal is more than just about one app. It's a step toward easing U.S.-China trade tensions. For years, both countries have imposed tariffs, fueling a trade war. The TikTok agreement is part of a broader effort to de-escalate. The U.S. agreed not to raise tariffs to 100%, keeping them at 55% as a sign of goodwill. In return, China delayed new limits on rare earth mineral exports, crucial for U.S. industries. Both sides made concessions to stabilize economic relations. The TikTok sale created positive momentum for broader trade talks. It shows that even rivals can negotiate and compromise. This mini-deal offers hope for a more predictable future. The agreement is a diplomatic bridge in a tense relationship. The sale of TikTok's U.S. operations marks a new era. For 170 million Americans, the app is here to stay, now with stronger data protection. The deal sets a model for how global tech companies can operate under local laws. It could inspire more country-specific versions of international apps. For U.S.-China relations, it's a rare sign of progress after years of tension. The agreement shows negotiation and compromise are possible, even on tough issues. TikTok's story is about more than dance videos. It's about technology, security, and diplomacy. This landmark deal will shape the future of tech and global politics.